Hi YouTube, this is Copyright and I'm going to show you how to set up your Dolphin emulator so it actually works. Some of you might say it won't work even following this guide. Well, the main reason might be because that you don't have a good graphics card or a good CPU. Anything above Intel Core Duo, so I really would recommend playing it on a quad core or on a Intel i5 or i7. Those are going to be the best ones to be able to play the emulator. You need a good graphics card. Anything above the NVIDIA GeForce 8000 series is good, and about for the ones who have ATI, I think it's above 4000. Alright, so we're going to configure some stuff. Just click on the configure, that's the trench or whatever it's called. You want to go to general and enable dual core so that it will use your different cores on your computer. I've got a quad core, so it'll use 4 cores. You want to enable idle skipping as well and check all the advanced settings. The rest doesn't really matter on this page. You can choose your language. Then you want to choose your language, again, doesn't matter. And you want to choose your directories, your ISO files, you're going to add them here. Mine is on the desktop. Right down here I got 2 of them, Dragon Ball Z and Zelda. And now we're going to go to the plugins. You need to have the OpenGL plugin. For the one who have not a good computer, you're going to have to use the Direct 3D9. But normally, if you don't have a good computer, you won't be able to play the Dolphin emulator. So just check the OpenGL and go to Configure, and you want to check the 2x resolution. And if you want to change the resolution, just uncheck the 2x and change your resolution of your computer. I got 1680x1050 and check the 2x again. I choose a window mode full screen. You can choose a 4:3 or 16:9, doesn't matter. And here, as you can see, you got some NC. You got a filter right here. You can put it on 4x, 16x, 8x. You're gonna have to experiment with that. I'm not really sure which one to choose for y'all. If you're, if it's going a little bit slow, I would really recommend using disable fog and disable texturing, or those two. And as you can see, you got a section right here called EFB copy. Some of the games that you will play will only work on the first one, and some will only on the second one. So you're gonna have to try that for yourself. Don't forget to check these two if you have not a good PC. And you gotta check this hack series. It's pretty cool. If you play Zelda Twilight, it has a bloom hack. It's a pretty cool hack. But if you don't want to do that, it's all up to you. You can overlay your FPS, that's frames per second. You can choose that if you want. And that's about it, I guess, for the graphics card. And if you want to put in the DSP HLE plugin, that's the best of the two. You can configure that. You can enable the audio, you can enable the music, you can enable other audio like the throttle. You can choose the volume meter right here. I put it on 67. You can enable the audio fix, and I choose D-Sound. So check all that. And you can choose your pad. I'm using the Xbox 360 pad. That's a pretty good pad to play the Dolphin emulator. Alright, that was my settings. As you can see, I've got Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 and Zelda Twilight Princess. I can play them without any problems. And if you have a problem, or you're not sure if you can be able to play this with your computer, feel free to give me a personal message, or just type in the comment section what is going wrong or what's your problem. Don't be afraid to do that, and check out my channel. I got some other emulating stuff like a Nintendo 64 emulator. I got top 10s of shooting games. I can show you how to jailbreak your iPod and all that stuff. check out my channel. It's pretty cool for all you teenagers. Pretty cool for you people. And peace.